Okay, hello folks. I'm here to give another look at Mr. Stemp's Twitter page to see what a dweeby is. Yesterday we examined this big tweet of his. I said he responded to a tweet. Actually, he didn't respond. He direct messaged this man. He direct messaged him and he said, "Bring it to me. Come on. I'll school your cowardly butt." This is old Marine Fred. He ain't scared of Robert De Niro, but he's scared of me. Levite. So I started looking through this thing. I mean, it's got like some really ugly crap on here. Um, well, see if I remember. Um, I mean, this guy is like he is like, oh my own, oh my own. See, I don't understand this tweet. Real Donald Trump should not have recalled former Congressman Marie Yovanovitch. That much is clear from her now released testimony. They're saying that, you know, she told what happened to her. I don't understand why. I mean, he sounds like I don't understand. I guess he didn't think he was going to be impeached back in November. Um, More border wall. He wants to keep them brown people out. He's scared, so he's got to build a wall to hide behind because he's scared. There was was that it? No, these guys in the left. Social industry, Wall Street is the enemy. Okay, and I didn't look at this one. He was rolling on the floor, laughing my ass off, is what he put down. So, and the left claims socialism. Fair distribution, and that Wall Street is the enemy. Yeah, pretty much. This is a typical marketing scam older than even me, and they know they are using so-called climate change experts to line the pockets with this marketing scare hoax. Again, he's believing the stupid billionaires who make money off of fossil fuels and destroying the earth. It's Oh yeah, there you go. Fake news supports freedom of speech. Yet Facebook's independent fact-checking allows pro-abortion activists to suppress pro-life content and severe alerts pro-life. Fake news, zero oversight, zero accountability. Yeah, that's why they want to shut him down, because he'll let them put in fake news about Donald Trump. Idiot. I'll tell you. This is CNN. This is the left. The only way all this goes away is if Trump dies. Hopefully soon. They hate Trump so much more than they love America. They are not report the news. They're here to try to destroy the president. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Oh, there he goes about getting on Kamala, whatever her name is. I didn't even know this chick was black, when she first started running until she said she was, and then I had to take another look. I never liked her in the first place because she's a prosecutor. She put people away in jail, locked them up in cages for having a plant on them. I mean, that's tyrannical government right there. I wouldn't vote for her. That's disgusting. I don't like Gifford. Okay, here you go. What's this? Oh, we're doing a kind of like there he goes. Fuck you and the climate people. Bernie flies on a private jet but doesn't want you to. Really? Well, what does he do for a living? So does Donald Trump. Kamala owns a gun, but she doesn't want you to own one. Well, does she really? Well, you know what? Barack Obama is a multimillionaire but doesn't want you to be one. Yeah, that book of his is what made it. He made $8 million his first year as president, and he got to pay off his student loans finally. But yeah, who else is a multimillionaire? Every Trump. All right, let's see. Elizabeth Warren picks their own pocket doctors. Don't want you to. See the pattern? Yeah, you're stupid. That's a pattern. How much is it going to cost American taxpayers? Well, you know what? If you start taxing the rich and the billionaires and GE and corporations like that, we'd have all this money. But, you don't want to do that. October. Joe Biden. Oh, here you go. Here's a slippery slope. Full boom. Judge rules high school girls must shower with boys. Says girls have no right to privacy. Now, that's got to be as fake as can be. I'm not even going to, conservativeflash.com. I could just imagine if we looked up who owned that. I mean, come on. Trump's daughter is Jewish. Trump's son-in-law is Jewish. Trump's grandkids are Jewish. Trump moved the embassy to Jerusalem. Never recognized Israel. Oh, what is it you like about Israel again? I can't remember. Was it 0.3% of Americans are Jewish? I don't understand again what it is that you guys just have this fascination with the Jews. I mean, what? Just because he does that stuff? I mean, you know what? Hitler's grandmother was half Jewish. All right, so that made him a quarter Jew, and since it was his grandmother, that makes him a real Jew. You guys are just—it's so friggin' funny. The Democrats impeach Win Hunt. Approval rating just hit the highest level of the year if the Democrats impeach the Win Hunt. Well, good. You guys are making money, Rosie O'Donnell, no Trump impeachment. Says no to Trump impeachment. Whatever. Who knows why she said that? I don't really care. There's Sheila Jackson Lee. Oh yeah, now you got to get on Mitt Romney because he's against the president, so we're gonna get on him. Here's a good one. I just dug this clip up from 1992. And again, this is a retweet. But this is what he believes. This girl sounds awful like Greta Thunberg in 2019. I put the two together, just how the language is. It's the same. It's the same language is what he's complaining about. Because you know why it's the same? Because truth is the truth. You can't. The truth, no matter when you say it, is always going to be the truth. The planet is dying. You guys are killing it. Who gives a shit? All right, let's see here. Oh, there's some more on this girl here. Right before they arrested me, the day before they arrested me, I was able to send her a copy of the book, so she got to read it. She even bought a copy. Let's see. Now the president declassified private conversation with Ukraine. Loretta Lynch meeting Bill Clinton on tarmac. The whataboutism begins. That's the back in September 25th. They started planting these here you go. They started planting these stories right before it broke that this shit went down. So he's repeating this stuff. He's. So Bernie Sanders has never had a real job in his life. No, he has. He's been a mayor, and he's been in politics. Yeah, since 1981. He won, whatever. It doesn't matter. He won, ran the House of Representatives, ran for. Well, he won back in 92. And he went into the House of Representatives in 92. So he's been there since 1992. Okay, longer than the Clintons. He started with the Clintons. He was with Hillary on her healthcare bullshit that she was trying to run back in the day. Okay? And he didn't lose. He is a senator. This guy's an idiot. I mean, he's just he's throwing, he is a joke. He's a joke. This guy's nothing but a joke. Oh, my own. Oh, here you go. Kavanaugh accuser admits client went after Supreme Court justice to protect abortion rights. Yeah, not because he raped her. You know what? I think Brett Kavanaugh used to date my cousin. I think I met this guy when I was in college and he was in college at a party in Maryland, at this rich kid party, and she said, "What do you think of him?" And I said, "I think he's an asshole." I remember his name was Brett, and I think that's the guy. That name, it for some reason, you know what? He is a rapist. He is. He's a drunk. He drinks that disgusting alcohol drug that you love so much. Oh, there's an ugly face. Ugh. Comey's a liar. Yeah, let's see. Congrats. Oh, we're going to congrat See, here's how he became. See, I wonder if this actually happened. Here you go. Breaking news: Senator Cruz accepts Alyssa Milano's debate to challenge on gun violence. I wonder if he really actually had it, even though Trump used to always say these bullshit things, and people would think that these things got done, and none of them got done. Let's see, there's that stupid gun rights thing. Sued for alleged assault. Didn't hear about that. That'd be funny if he did. White supremacy, and I'm sure there's a story to it, a backstory. Oh, here you go. Here's a good one. Here's a good retweet. The decline of the family, the rise of the smartphone and tablets, the decline of moral values, the rise of normalization of social taboos, the decline of the community, the rise of the selfish individual, the decline of religious belief, the rise of evil. I think this guy was actually tweeting about Donald Trump, but yeah. Yeah, look at who this is. I would say no, he doesn't follow anybody. Yeah, this guy is, because, Donald Trump's family is in decline. Well, two out of the three, went in decline. He has had three of them. I remember when I was a kid, my parents were like, "You'll never be a president if you get divorced," and then here comes Ronald Reagan. Let's see. Smartphone. He's always on that smartphone twittering. Decline of morals and values. That's him. No morals, no values. Rise and normalization of social taboos. Yep, that's what he's doing. He's cheating on his wife, and everybody's accepting it. Decline of the community. Yeah, we're all hating each other. Rise. I didn't go see my parents this Christmas because they're Trump-tards. I'm not going to get in the same room with them. I'm going to let them have a nice Christmas. The rise of the selfish individual. That's him, a selfish. He is the me decade of the 80s, of Al Franken's 80 me decade. That's Trump. The decline of religious beliefs. He never had any of those. And the rise of evil, which is what he is. So, like I said, I don't know if this guy really knows what he's tweeting, Gun rights are human rights. Yeah, Christ says we all should have a gun. You're such a fucking wackadoo. I swear to God, you Christians have been so fucked up since Constantine. Since, back in the day before Constantine, you go into the arena and they'd send out the gladiator and you wouldn't fight him and he'd kill you. Or they'd throw you to the lions, I mean, today, it's like, yeah, give me a gun, I'll go kill whoever you want, because it's a Christian thing to do. Oh, there's an idiot. This guy, man. I saw him one day. I was like, oh my God. 5 minutes later, I was ready to kill this guy. Oh, my own. Can't count the five. Look at all the four. So I just wanted to show you heading for a civil war, and it's the truth. We are. He knows it. He knows it. I'm a prophet. I've already predicted it. It's going to happen. It is going to happen. This is what these guys want. That's why they're getting their guns, so they can shoot those people that want no guns. He's such a fucking jerk. Oh, God. Sorry if the jury had to hear that. Because I know this is going to be in front of the jury. That guy will say, proof that America's immigrant laws are dangerous. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, more. There you go. There you go. The boogeyman. Oh, these are the guys. Oh, this is a joke. So, so that's Muslim from community patrol. Some neighbors say no thanks. Muslims form community patrol. Some neighbors say no thanks. Okay. And he's probably saying no thanks as well, I'm sure. They got some more Stacey Abrams, he's got to rub it in that she got stolen, the thing got stolen from her. Anti-Semitism. But anyway, this is the bullshit that this guy. What's this? He's got Hollywood looking injustice. Michael Butler calls out Alec Baldwin for citing against protecting babies in Georgia. Oh, the babies! We love the babies. We just hate the welfare mothers after they're born and they put them on welfare, and we don't want that. We hate them babies when they're born, but we want them born. We want them to be a burden on society. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, you just watch. They're good. They're good. They're a pretty good publication. It's just Clinton Link is run by Tony Podesta, brother of John Podesta, White House County. Yeah, well, she's about as crooked as they come. If you went to my Clinton page, here's a good one. Why do liberals fight to keep these and fight to kill these? Yeah, I don't know how many people are fighting to kill these babies, but I know my liberal friends, none of them are fighting to kill those. That's a baby. That's what that is. Now zygotes, yeah, they'll take them out. They're not anything yet. They're just zygotes. They haven't even formed their sexual organs yet. You don't even know if they're male or female. Let's see. God bless Simplify. Let's God bless the men who kill for us. Christians are supposed to be neutral, man. They're not supposed to be running around for the government killing people. But, Constantine got you all screwed up in the head. Happy birthday, brother. I don't give a shit about that. Oh, here you go. He's going to congratulate a black guy. So that's him. Now what I'm going to do is, we'll take a little break, but I'm going to go and we're going to look at my webpage, which is this one here, Without a Gun. Following that many, I have that many followers. And I'm not as active as he is. I usually keep my tweets to a minimal. I did go crazy a little while ago. But this here is mine, and what I have pinned to my wall is from December of 2017. This tweet says it all, folks. Get off your butts. Capitalism is what your Jesus fought against. He's not coming back. It's up to us all to stop it and install a new and improved government. Read how here, and then you click on that and you go to my webpage, the USA Takeover page. Right now I put in here the Without a Gun, so when people go there, they click on it, they go to Without a Gun right away. And Chris's tweet was correct. He says there is no desire. There is still this desire on the part of many for some kind of savior, like Fredrick J. Stemp. There is no savior, just citizens. That's what democracy means. Okay? We are the Jesuses. We are the gods. But you know what? You want to wait for some guy to come and do it? You know what? Good luck. Because I'll bet you that guy could give a crap about you and the way you guys think. So we go and we look, and, there's bullshit, all this stuff, Here's a good one. The reason this exists is that the real soldier, not the fake patriot like Fredrick Stemp, understands that their commander-in-chief, President Bonespurs, is a cowardly draft dodger they never voted for. That's the kids that are 19, 20 years old today. They didn't get to vote for Trump back when the election was being held 3 years ago. So, they don't like him. Oh crap, this is happening. So I'm going to have to put this on pause. And see, it's happening still again. So we're going to put this on pause, and then I'm going to listen to it. Or maybe I'll splice it together. I don't know. My internet is really, really slow, and that's why all of this is happening. It's not going. So I'm going to do a pause real quick and be back. All right, we got it working now. So here it is popped up. Very favorable. Only 1 out of 4 soldiers are very favorable of Donald Trump, and 17% are favorable. But either neutral. Go back there. Either neutral or come on now. Go back.
Our job is to recalibrate stupid.
Anyway, it's 60% don't like him. So that's what he's doing for this country. I've got some good tweets here. Okay, this is me after Donald Trump was impeached. I'm doing cartwheels. Nobody saw it, nobody cared. If they didn't, they just went over it. Whatever. It's just silliness. Poor Trump, he's got to, his family. Yeah, he's got to explain it to the Baron. His son's going to learn about this when he goes to high school. Oh, yeah, remember when he said, I am the chosen one? You guys think he's Jesus. I know. You guys are friggin' wackadoos. You really are. It's not that the left just hates the president. They do. It's just that Republicans like Trump. So they give him a pass. That's what you call lawlessness. They don't mind enforcing the law. It's just not for their friends and people they like. Fredrick J. Stemp Jr. and anybody who believes the president did nothing wrong is got to have to be the dumbest people in the world, okay? Or they're just lawless, as my definition of lawless here is. And that's what it comes down to. Yep. Whoever yells the loudest wins. Ask Brett Kavanaugh. That's what the whole thing was on the other day. Kavanaugh, here's what he really broke, the treason code. He gave aid when he withheld the aid. He gave aid and didn't comfort to the enemy, Russia. Well, hope he knows about the Romanovs. I bet you don't know about the Romanovs. Debbie Lesko. Ask Lesko? I met Ask Lesko in Philadelphia at an Occupy Wall Street rally reunion there in 2012, July 4th. Oh, God. This is the tweet that everybody loved. I'm so scared to death. I mean, you're listening to this stuff, and it's scary. It really is, But this is how we look at these people, I threw a retweet, I guess. Oh, here it comes out, the truth about the war in Afghanistan, and it sounds exactly like the Gulf of Tonkin. I mean, it's all bullshit. You guys are just believing bull crap. They're getting you to fight what they want you to fight. Not that we're in danger. Nobody's going to come and kill us if you don't go to Vietnam or Afghanistan. I mean, we've only had one terrorist attack on this land since 9/11, and that was just recently under Trump's watch when that guy went into the army base and killed everybody in the name of ISIS. Okay, so that's what happened, Seen outside Londonderry. I love this. I had to retweet this. Trump sandwich, white bread full of bologna with Russian dressing and a small pickle. That was when they were laughing at him, when the whole world was laughing at him, and he went home with his tail tucked between his legs because they're all laughing at him, and he's just giving these long ass. You think I love Clinton? I can't stand the Clintons. Chelsea is really Wubhubble's daughter. You think I'm not an idiot? You think that's Bill Clinton's daughter? Really? I'll buy it's Hillary's, but not Bill's. That's right there on the left there. That's her daddy. That's her daddy there. So that's who she is. So I got some more promotional things from my book up here, and that Trump is. Oh, here you go. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. I had to retweet this. Is that she called him an imposter who insults people because he knows fully well that he's in that office way over his head, and he is. He is buried, as we used to say in the casino business. Whenever the action came in, the bets were coming in, and the dealer didn't know whose money was who and what bet was what. We would say the guy was buried. He's buried. And that's Donald Trump. He's buried. He's in over his head. He's got everybody fooled. Well, not everybody. He's got the dumb people fooled, like Fredrick J. Stemp, and the rich people. They know. Like people like my parents. They're not stupid. They're a little stupid, but they're not. They're rich, and they don't care what Trump does. They don't care. They're Republicans. They're not Christians. So, here's. History will remember Trump as the man that loved, honored, and cherished by his wife. And that's when she makes that ugly face like, ugh, It's like, ew, what are you doing to me? Get your hands off of me. You remember that gift? Remember this right here? And she's smiling at him in the inauguration, and he turns around. She's like, oh, God, that fucking guy. We know the true Trump. The Pied Piper of the ignorant and illiterates. That's what he is. That's who really believes him. You look at his crowd that he draws. He doesn't draw rich people and modest. He draws idiots. If they're rich, they're still idiots. Oh, God, Eureka, Chicago measure. Oh, here you go. Here's where Trump is invading $50 million in taxes, but you guys don't remember. Fox News isn't going to tell you that. How sad it must be believing that scientists, scholars, historians, economists, and journalists have devoted their entire lives to deceiving you, while reality TV star with decades of fraud and extensively documented lying is your only beacon of truth and honesty. I had to retweet that. I was like, wow, yeah, that girl's right on. I'll give it to her. She's right on. Oh, that's her. all his dance moves. You know, here's another one I liked. I often wonder how weak you must feel to look at Donald Trump and see strength. I mean, this is your president right here. You know, he's the billionaire, who hides his money, who hides his tax returns. He's the genius who hides his college grades. He's the businessman who bankrupted a casino. And it wasn't just a casino, it was 2 casinos. The playboy who pays for sex. Yeah, he pays for sex because he wants it. He didn't pay for sex. He paid to keep her quiet about it, and so he could win the election. That's the election fraud. That's the warrant waiting for him when he gets out of office. His lawyer's already doing time for that. The Christian that doesn't go to church, yeah, and never will. The philanthropist who defrauds charity. He just paid that $2 million, and he's not allowed him and his family are not allowed to have a charitable organization for the next 10 years. So you add that to the other $25 million he had to pay out for that fraudulent Trump University. He is the patriot who dodged the draft. Yep, paid a guy to say he had bone spurs. And you couldn't do that because your daddy ain't that rich. I seen your daddy. That's probably why you went in the army. You didn't have money for college. You didn't have the brains either. So you're like, all right, I'll go to the army. Yeah, I'll show them I'm a real man. I ain't a pussy. I ain't somebody who gets molested. See, that's the difference. See, you and my father, you took it in different ways. My father, rather than going out and getting the guns and saying I'm a tough guy, he'd go out and fuck everything that walked. He's probably had as many women as I have in his life, but he's been married his entire life, most of his life. He was divorced for 10 years and then got remarried to the same witch he married, 50 years ago. Whatever, almost 60 years ago. So, that was his way of trying to prove his manhood. Whereas yours is to kill as many people as you can to prove your manhood. That's for Fredrick Stemp if he was, listening. But don't tell him about this, okay? Because nobody's allowed to be telling him about this. I don't want anybody telling him about this on my behalf. Billy Strings, that's a great bluegrass band, man. They are up and coming. I'll tell you, they really are up and coming. They really are. There you go, Trump in an orange jumpsuit. More book promotion. More book promotion. So you got some more things that he's guilty of, such as Title 18, U.S. Code 87221. I looked all these up and figured this out myself. 201B2A and B and Section 112B2. That's just it. Oh, here's a great one. This is right when remember when the impeachment started? The stock market took a big dive, and that was this day here. October 21st was the first day of the impeachment hearings. And he says, "Oh, you're going to impeach the president, the stock market's going to do really bad." Well, ever since that day, and he did send a tweet out that very day, or the day before, that it was going to do really bad. So it drops this day. Then it rises, and it's been on the rise ever since. So apparently Wall Street likes the fact that the president is being impeached. He's just full of shit when he says that to you, but, Trump tards are stupid, so they believe him. Excuse me. Here's him undermining the honor and safety of the U.S. military veterans. They all know this. Extorting, blackmailing, undermining allies, train. I mean, he's a criminal. Some Grateful Dead video, extortion, which is what he was doing. This is the code he broke, and they're gonna charge him with these crimes as soon as he leaves. They don't want him to be pardoned. They're gonna wait until there's a Democrat as president. Let's see. Obama deserves much less credit for killing of bin Laden. The praise goes to our brave military men and intelligence officers. And only 635 people liked him, but that was back in October of 2012. And that was when he was on crying about, "Oh, I'm the one who got him. I'm the one who got him." The only thing easier to buy an American than a gun is a Republican, that's for sure. This here is this is the guy that you sent out to arrest me, that Stemp sent out to arrest me. Yeah, he made like all over the world, this news that he put up these signs on these sex predators' yards and stuff, and how it was against the law and stuff. He's got other problems besides me he's got to worry about. I saw this here, and I thought I had to tweet it. It's like 2 guys sitting in a bar. Oh, I wish I could put this up. Let me try and pull this up. Ah, crap. Let me pull this up. Okay, I got that back up. There's 2 guys sitting in a bar, and they're talking. Liberals, they don't want to raise. They want liberals. They want to raise our wages, protect our jobs, have cheaper and better health care, safeguard Social Security, and have a more livable environment. And the other guy's like, shit, don't get me started. I mean, this is how Republican idiots that are stupid. This is what they sit in a bar and they drink their drug. Now, here's how I'm going to leave today with this right here. And this is how we view you guys. It's a shame that this didn't get more viewing. It's not coming up. I'm going to put this on pause and pull it up. Come on, hit the pause. Come on. Pause, baby. All right, I pulled it up. It's just a picture sent live of my girl Cecily Strong. I love that girl. Keep America Grabe again. He wrote that one time, and she put it on a thing, and she says, "No, it's because you said it, so it's a word." And she was saluting them and like, "Yes, sir, sir." It was just, I mean, this is how we look at you folks. Okay, this is how stupid you guys are. These Trump tards. This is how dumb they are. So, okay, I just wanted to leave all that. But before I go. I'd like to show you pictures of me here. This is me when I was arrested by Fredrick J. Stemp Jr. This is what his buddies did to me. If you notice this last picture here with the bruise there, like I've got other pictures with bruises. I've got the actual X-rays that show the fractured bone underneath, the rib underneath. They were fractured. That took a few months to heal. It was quite painful every time I coughed or laughed or anything like that. But that's what, poor old Freddy did to me, and this is why, I guess he thinks that I'm a dangerous man, and more than Robert De Niro. Poor Bobby D. I'll tell you, that poor guy. I mean, damn. Hey, big man, bring that to me. I'll school your cowardly butt. Yeah, you're going to bring a bag of shit to him. Yeah. Well, I'm going to do it too. So why don't you put one of those up there to me, huh? Because I like to see that too. So why don't you say that to me? Say it to me if you're really that brave. Okay, because I don't think he is. But, he's not going to know unless he goes to the YouTube channel. And I know he's the first one to view a YouTube video as soon as it's posted. I know he's probably a subscriber, and he's boom right away. So anyway, I'm gonna say adieu, and I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. May you enjoy the rest of the day. Oh, and this was the boat I was going to buy, but 5 days before I went to buy it, Fredrick J. Stemp had me arrested, and the family then wouldn't give me the money to buy it. So now I'm going to sue Fredrick and 18 others, 19 in total, and I'm going to sue them for the past 3 years total on their W-2 forms. Gross incomes added together. That's what you're going to pay me. So everybody's going to pay the same amount. They're going to pay the past 3 years of their paychecks. And if you have to take out a loan to pay it, too bad. Shouldn't have violated my rights. All right. So, good night, everybody. Bye-bye.